Welcome to the Geeks Attic. This is just a quick update for the channel. I know I've been slacking off on the Star Wars book reviews. I think it's been a couple weeks since I posted something here, but this week, not another Star Wars review, but something different, something that I've been putting off for far too long, getting back into a Bible review. I filmed a couple of those. I'm going to be releasing those over time, and I will be getting back to Star Wars probably next week, because later on this week, me and the guys from Paper Movies, Jeremy is coming back. He's going to be joining me and Adam for two reviews that we're going to be doing, but they're going to be scattered out over time. Terminator and Terminator 2. We read those novelizations. I'm looking forward to sitting down with both of them and talking about those. But yeah, I feel like Star Wars is becoming overwhelming again since I got back into it, and I thought, hey, I'm going to go ahead and start reviewing all of those books that I missed along the timeline previously. So it's been nice cutting out the Star Wars canon, even though I did read The Living Force. That was nice. That was a nice book. But that's probably the last time that'll happen. Getting back to the expanded universe has been a lot of fun. Right now, I am currently in the Black Fleet Crisis. So whatever book review that I left off on, I've read quite a bit, and I have written a lot of those reviews down. I've got probably 5, 6, maybe even 7 reviews written that I need to sit down and film. But some of this other stuff has been stacked up, piled, waiting, looking at me, saying, hey, what about me? Review me. You said you were going to, so yes. Years later, I'm finally getting around to reviewing some of these Bibles that have been laying around, so forgive me for that. But hey, I think you'll like those. Check them out. If you don't have a Bible, stay tuned. Watch those reviews. See if you find those interesting. I have a couple other Bible reviews here on the channel. People do like those. So something that I want to continue on the channel. The Geeks Attic is not just a strictly Star Wars review channel. Of course, that's like the primary content, but I want to get into more stuff, and it seems like a lot of the other stuff that I do have an interest in, other people really don't, but I do like to talk about those things, and I'm going to be getting into the X-Files books. I have a review written for one of those already I need to film. I tried the Harry Potter out. I read a lot of those books, but I don't want to spend my time reviewing those. I have a lot of notes, and I did write quite a few of the reviews. I think the first 5 books I did have reviews for, but there's just no interest here for that. And if sometimes I have an interest when you guys do, and sometimes I'm like, you know what? I like the X-Files, even if you don't. I'm still going to put those reviews out because it was a lot of fun to read those books and review them. And I've started collecting all of those novels, not just the adult novels, but the YA and the kids books. It's been a fun adventure doing that. I do have other stuff that I want to put out there, some more book collection videos. The Geeks Attic is a place for whatever I feel like I want to review it. You know, I do have a Star Wars channel, strictly the Essential Legends reviews. They're kind of rehashes of things that I've already talked about. I do throw in some extra things, some other thoughts, like, hey, it's been a long time since I've read this book. I might have reread it, or I'm throwing out other thoughts as, you know, the story sticks in your head for quite a while. New things come up when you think about that book. So you go over to the Tuscan Reader. I'll provide a link down in the description box below. And there you will just get strictly Star Wars, and I don't post on there far too much. There is a podcast that I do, which I do need to record a podcast. I might sit down later this week and record episode 21 of the Tuscan Reader. It's just myself going on, talking about Star Wars. I would like to get more guests on there, but scheduling that out might be a little bit complicated. So if you're interested in joining me on a Tuscan Reader podcast episode, let me know in the comments. That'd be fun. I'd like to do something. But anyway, folks, have a good one.